Hello. I think you did a great job on your discussion board. I wanted to start here with James 2:26, as you talked about the mind, body, and soul being all together and secular and needing to work together. It reminded me of James 2:26. As the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead. So I listened to your discussion board and I think you did an awesome job. I think you really painted the picture of what psychopathology is and how it's really multi-layered, how it's cognitive, how it's body, how it's all these things put together, mind, body, and soul. And really that the abnormality to all this is sin. And this is something that I really think you really honed in on and described how sin is getting away from God and how really only the grace of God, how you described in Jeremiah 17, is how we are forgiven for our sins. And it really is just by God is the only one that can do that. And I liked how you talked about how genetics can come into it, the function of the mind, body, and soul. Um, in terms of any sort of abnormality, you really did a great job talking about, bipolar, depression, obsessiveness, how you maybe turning the light switch on and off 4 or 5 times. You did a great job on that. So I found an article here, and it talks about how the mind is supposed to be a virtual entity, but it's not. One that reflects the workings of the neural networks, chemical and hormonal symptoms. It cannot be localized to particular areas within the brain. So they're talking about the cerebral cortex and the deep gray matter. This is from Sadaf Ahmad, and it's Mind, Body, and Soul Harmony. This is from the Annals of Psychopathology is where I'm reading this from. And it really just talks about how the brain and the body have to work together. It can't be just the mind body. It has to be all of these together, the mind, body, and the soul. And I think that's what you were talking about. So again, I just want to read James 2:26, as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without deeds is dead. Great job.